Alex, what are your immediate thoughts after tonight's game?
I thought we competed well throughout the game. I thought that there wasn't much in the game. I think the fact that they bring their striker and Christie on the pitch, I think showed how the first half went. I didn't think there was much between the teams. I thought they upped the tempo at the start of the second half. We get a cheap free kick away for the first goal. I think the first goal was probably the most frustrating goal because we get the free kick away, which can happen. But then we're in possession of the ball and we need to understand that we need to get ourselves set in the middle of the box, and just naively for us, we kick the ball back to them. They then get on it quickly, play a quick free kick. We're not set, ball comes in the box, and Solanke's got time to take a touch and swivel and put it in the net. So for then, the game's going to be difficult. I thought they got a lift for that. I thought they then sort of, like you say, it was only a couple of minutes, but they moved the ball quite quickly at that point. And then the other one's a set play as well. We're set, and I think the difficulty you've got, the minute the lad gets across the front of us and we can't see the line of the ball, I think we turn it back. That first defender, as soon as he doesn't make contact with the ball, the keeper's got no time to react to the next one, and it ends up in the back of the net. And for all our efforts and all our endeavour and all our good appetite and attitude that we showed, the game get taken away from us in those minutes. I thought, to be fair, for that onwards, I thought we then rallied again. I thought the last 10 minutes, I thought we got some fresh legs on. I thought the lads did well when they came on. I thought the two younger kids were great when they came on. We had a couple of really good opportunities in about the edge of the box, but we just don't test the goalkeeper enough, and it's some really good chances for us to hit the target.
First and second goals were conceded quite close together, and that's happened quite a few times this season. How do you try and resolve that issue?
I think we need to just suck it up after the first goal. We need to manage the game better, and that comes with experience. It comes with being more difficult to beat. It comes with understanding when we need to slow the game down, when we need to pick the tempo up. And I think just now the other bits that are hurting us, aren't they? Because our general play is good. I think the effort and the organisation of players was really good. I think that all of the bits are fine. It's just the moments in the game just now that, like for instance, kicking the ball back to them when we're not set, it's just a moment of absolute naivety because nobody means to do it. It's not one of them ones where you think, I know what I'll do, I'll kick the ball back to them when we're not going to be prepared to defend the cross. But they're just lapses of concentration in the game just now that sometimes you get away with. But at the moment for us, we're not getting away with them.
As you mentioned earlier, late on in the game you brought Sol Sidibe and Nathan Lowe onto the pitch. What will they take from the experience?
I always think it's a good experience to get the young lads on. I thought what they came on with, they came on and played with no fear. I thought they came on and flung themselves about, particularly Lowe. I thought Sol showed how comfortable he is on the ball. But I also thought the other lads that came on did well. I thought that Hacks grew into the game the longer he was on the pitch. I thought Dwight was busy and got about the pitch. I thought Josh Laurent was landing on a lot of second balls and used his physicality to turn the ball over. So yeah, there was a lot of moments in there for different players.
Over 500 fans made the trip. Was there just a disappointment that you couldn't give them a win tonight?
I think the disappointment is the manner in which we lost. I think that the effort and endeavour, like we say, was there. I think that the naivety that we showed, particularly for the first goal, is probably the one really that because it changes the sort of the way the game's getting played, doesn't it? Because it's the first goal, it's always the most important. It's just that we didn't take it to the end bit, and then even at that, if the game goes sort of either way and you maybe get done with a little bit of quality, I think sometimes that's easy to accept.
What signs are there of encouragement from the performance today?
I think you could see how hard the players are trying. I don't think that's in question. I think that the organisation of the team today was very good. I thought they understood their roles. I thought they carried it out really well, and I thought we limited a good Premier League team to very, very little in the game. So it's just the little moments just now that we need to make sure that we try and do a bit better. We manage the game a bit better. We understand when the importance of the game at crucial times, maybe having to slow the tempo down just to get ourselves back into the match. And I'm hoping that will come the more obviously the lads play together. Listen, we're going to improve. There's absolutely no doubts about that. There's too many signs for us not to improve, but we just need it sooner rather than later.